Hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream. My name is Sam. If you've not met me before, hello. Welcome to Tonicized Music Academy. We are going to be diving into something a little bit different today. We're getting ready for a wedding. No, it's not my wedding. This is a wedding that I've been hired to play piano for. And the arrangement is going to be a very fun process. The bride and groom basically asked me to compile a bunch of songs and put them together in a sort of a mashup kind of thing. And I will be playing that live on a piano at the ceremony as they walk down the aisle. So a very big task for sure. It's a very stressful time if you don't practice. So we're going to try and write out some of these ideas today. We're going to try and write out some of the melodies that I'm going to be using for that performance. And I thought, why not bring you guys along on this journey to kind of see what it looks like as a musician or a musician for hire who comes up with these ideas and has to kind of fulfill these project quotas. So a very fun, exciting time. Of course, if you have questions, comments, or just anything in general, be sure to put it in the chat, or you can let me know in the comment section below what you think of this stream. Maybe there's some ideas that you'd love to see me do, or you just kind of want to share your insights in your musical journey. I'd love to hear it, love to get to know you. So let me know down in the comments below if you're watching this back, or right now if you're watching this live. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, Franzi. I see you're in the chat, and those of you who haven't put their comments in the chat yet and are just watching on the sidelines, that's totally cool as well. Thank you for being here. I see you, and I appreciate you being here. Now, if you haven't subscribed already, of course, you gotta do that. You gotta subscribe. You can always unsubscribe if you don't like what you see. Then you just do that. And like the video. Helps the channel a lot. So, friends, let's catch up. It's been a while. It's been about 2 weeks. My last 2 weeks has been kind of crazy. Very busy, very kind of lots of big things moving and changing and all that. And kind of just all over the place in my head. So that's kind of been my week. I also got sick on Monday, Tuesday. Well, kind of started on Sunday, but Monday, Tuesday, that was brutal. I got this nasty head cold that came out of nowhere and just whacked me out for like a solid 48 hours. So go wash your hands if you haven't already done that today, because definitely that time of year where it's easier to get sick than normal. So yeah, that kind of threw a wrench into my week. Definitely not the most exciting time sitting on the couch going, but I don't know if you can hear it. It's still kind of there, but not nearly as bad as it was. So I'm very, very grateful that I've recovered quickly and I'm able to get back to the normal day-to-day routine. We might get visited by some cats later today. They seem very clingy today, so we'll see how that goes. But other than that, things are pretty normal for me. But I'd love to know how you guys are doing. Let me know in the chat here. I would love to kind of hear how things are, what's going on, how things are going, all that good stuff. Yeah, pretty fun. I kind of splurged a little bit yesterday. I don't know if you can see it. I bought a Lego car. It was only like 25 bucks, but I built it in like 2 hours yesterday. It was so much fun. And it just reminded me of how much, we can get caught up in work all the time. And it's good to kind of, do something that's just randomly fun, just for the sake of it, once in a while. Not all the time, but just once in a while. So if you haven't done that lately, go get yourself a Lego car. I'm just kidding. Do something that's fun for yourself. Go for a walk, go bird watching, whatever you need to do. I'd love to get into bird watching. I feel like if I do it now, I'll be so good when I'm older that it won't be worth it when I'm older. So I gotta prolong that a little bit. Yes, that's an Arctic tern. No, just kidding. Cool. I think audio sounds good. I think everything's looking rad. Let's dive into this. Again, if you have questions, let me know in the chat. Hello, music, video, piano. Yes, I am feeling better now. Thank you very, very much for that. I appreciate your concern. I do. I'm feeling very good. So this morning I had to teach a class of little guys. So I taught a class of really young, almost like 4 or 5 year olds. I think one of them is 6 years old, just turned 6. And that was as chaotic as you can imagine. But the standout moment for me today was one of the students. She came up to me and went, "You smell like soda pop," and I was like, "You're not even close enough to smell me," but okay. So that was a highlight of the morning. I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" So Yeah, it's pretty funny. I had to share that. It was very good. So, okay, let's talk about this gig. Let's talk about this wedding gig. So, of course, weddings are a big deal, right? And if you know if you've had one, great. If you haven't had one, that's cool too. But weddings are kind of a really important milestone in a lot of people's lives, and to have this responsibility to play for the wedding march, like I think it's the procession is what it's called. I'm I'm kind of nervous. I'm not gonna lie, but I'll kind of explain what I have to do for it, and then we'll start writing out some of these melodies. So the bride and groom, they're very into kind of the movie world. They're into the like they're kind of into like the nerdy stuff. So like Harry Potter and Avengers, Star Wars, all those kind of really big iconic movies that every nerdy guy or gal knows. That is kind of what their vibe is, and so they wanted to really kind of accentuate that in their wedding march. So the groomsmen, playing the Avengers theme. That's the one that I'm the most nervous about. It's the yeah, it's kind of like a big moment for the gentleman. So we'll have to look at that a little bit. There's also canon in D we have to squeak in there somewhere. So that's going to be a tricky bit. And then we also have to look at the Hogwarts songs. So there's a lot of different Hogwarts songs that are up for grabs here. Now I don't know if we have any Harry Potter fans in the building today or in the chat. In the building, we're online. What am I talking about? In the chat. But essentially, we have the arrival of baby Harry Potter, the changes of seasons, Fox the Phoenix, Hedwig's theme, and leaving Hogwarts. All of those are potential candidates for basically what we can use for the Harry Potter moment. And this is going to be for like the bride and the bridesmaids. So it has to be beautiful, it has to be very emotional, but it also has to be very iconic and recognizable so that they recognize those chords and they can start moving down the aisle and boogieing. Now, luckily, we can kind of adapt and change things a little bit and not be stuck to a script. So that's really exciting. But it's going to be a challenge to tie Harry Potter, Avengers, canon in D, and those three essentially, which is going to be tough. And I have to play it. So that's another thing too. I have to keep it within my playing ability. So this is going to be a tough task, and I'm excited to kind of share the process with you. I'm going to work on it next week away from the stream as well. So you're going to see kind of the every second week to kind of speed the progression along a little bit. But other than that, that's all we got for description. So first things first, we need to figure out a few things. One, the key signature, right? We can have key changes. Absolutely. We can kind of toss those in, but I think it would be kind of cool to try and keep everything the same, perhaps. Again, though, it does help to have key changes to kind of change the song so people can recognize, oh, this is the next part of our sequence, right? So yeah, it's going to be a little interesting. I'm curious as to how this is going to go. So we're going to crack open a brand new file here, a brand new finale file. I'm going to just play with the piano part today. I'm not going to go anything crazy. I'm not going to, add some extra backing tracks because we don't really need them. We just need the piano part. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on today. But if you do have any questions about what you could do for other parts, or maybe if you're writing for something different, then you're good to go. Another thing about this project is they want the score. So we have to make sure that the score is written beautifully and written kind of very pristinely and cleanly to ensure that we are kind of like making sure that everything we do with this work is up to snuff, up to the standard that we need it to be. Melodies, draft 1. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to do this here quickly, and then boom. Okay, we're going to start with C major, all that stuff, like we always do. And let's see if this is going to move. Check it out if you have time. Oh, that's right. Yes, you'd sent me the link. Oh, I remember. Hold on to your hats. You had sent me something, Tony. I appreciate that. Let's see. Ah, Danny Kaye as the professor of music. Very cool. We can maybe look at that at the very end. We'll see if we can play that a little bit to finish this out. Awesome. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. I saw that and I forgot to react to it. My bad. My bad. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Are you going to play the Imperial March while walking down the aisle? Might not be the best song choice. Just bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-ba-ba, bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-ba-ba. It's like that Star Wars thing we did a long time ago there at good old piano. But yeah, Hedwig's theme and the canon could work. Some parts are similar. I agree. That's what I was thinking about as well. Check it out. Read that already. If you choose a key for a project like this, do you look for original keys to choose what might work? Yes. It's a bit of both for me. So because I'm playing this, I want to make sure that it's in a key signature that's not going to give me a headache to learn. That being said, I am mostly comfortable with all the keys. There's a few that I'm like, but most of them I'm pretty good with. So that's something that I'm factoring in as well. But I also want to try and keep it as close to the original as possible. So you don't want to change it too much, because then all of a sudden people won't recognize it. Some people who don't even have musical abilities at all, or they just like listen to music and that's it, they might not hear those subtle differences in terms of the key signature. So they'll be like, what song is this? I don't even know what song this is. This doesn't sound like Avengers, right? So that's something that we have to keep in mind as well, is you kind of have to be not as lenient in terms of what kind of keys we can pick. So it's something to think about. Okay. So I guess the first thing is listening. We have to kind of figure out what song we're going to pick here. And the Harry Potter one I'm kind of nervous about, because I don't want to commit to one and then it be the one that's weird. But we can definitely discuss a few things. So the Arrival of Baby Harry Potter, that's one that I want to listen to here first. So we're going to take a listen to that. And see how it goes. Oh, I don't want that. I don't want that. Harry Potter music. Okay, cool. Okay, we're going to take a quick listen to this. I don't know. I don't know if it's copywritten, so we're only going to listen to a little bit of it, because, you know, Harry Potter's a big deal, and we don't want to be causing ourselves extra stress now, do we? No, not at all. Okay. So here's the tune, of course. We're only gonna listen to a few of these, so let's just oh wait, hold on. Is this gonna work here? I think it's that one. I think it's that one. Let's see. Oh. Okay. That's kind of the spooky part. Let's skip. Yeah, there's the... So there's a lot of really fast runs in here, and I'm not... So this fast string part, I don't think is going to work very well for what we want, right? It's going to be a lot of thirds, a lot of fourths with my piano playing, and it's not something that I think will fit the overall kind of vibe that we're going for when it comes to the wedding stuff. So I'm going to say no to the Arrival of Baby Harry, but let's try Fox the Phoenix. There we go. Okay. So now we've got that, which is a lot better. Let's try this. Yes, this is what we want. Okay, so... Is it buzzing a little bit, or is that just me? Yeah, that melody That's the original one that I heard, and I was like, oh, that could be cool. That could be really cool for a wedding entrance. Just thinking about that. Na, na, da, 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 ya, da, ya, ya, da, da. That's really cool. I really like that. So that's a definite contender for sure. And then I wanted to try one more because I already know what Hedwig's theme sounds like. Hedwig's theme is the wait. Also, does Harry have blue eyes in the movie? Is that a thing? Daniel Radcliffe have blue eyes. Like, look at that. Look how blue his eyes are. Is that... Since when? I thought he had green eyes. Stop playing the music. Does Harry Potter have blue eyes? No, they're green, aren't they? Yeah, they're green eyes. Oh, okay. So Daniel Radcliffe has blue eyes in the films, naturally, but Harry's eyes are green. There you go. La-di-da. La-di-da. Who would have thought, hey? I was like, for some reason I had green in my head, and I knew it was green. That just tells you how much of a Harry Potter fan I am. But yeah, I was like, that's not right. That's not right at all. Okay, the melody is beautiful. It is. That's kind of why I'm leaning towards that one. The Fox the Phoenix one's really cool. Let's do Change of the Seasons. Hey, it's Theory Mary. Welcome, 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 welcome. How are you? How are you? Okay, let's see here. Slowed with reverb. Nah, we don't need that. Okay, let's try this. This looks
For
really
many
cheesy.
years, we've...
This looks really cheesy. This this picture. I'll show you just a sec here. It's very funny. So I'm definitely gonna get a copyright warning on this video for sure. But you know what? I'm over it. Okay, here we go. Look at this picture. What is that? What is that, dude? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so this is the A Change of Seasons, and I don't really know what this sounds like. We're gonna maybe skip a little bit here because I can't only play a certain amount. Then it goes. That right there is a cool little melody. That melody could be used as like a cue, right? So if we're standing on the, ready to go and the brides are waiting for a cue, I'm playing some Avengers and maybe we play that little bit. And then we go to Fox the Phoenix, like this is the kind of stuff that we can play around with and figure out what's the best way to do it. And I think I like that a lot. So, Change of the Seasons, because it changes from, whatever the song is before this one into Fox the Phoenix. I think that's what we're going to do. So now we just need the melody. Oh boy. All right. Okay. We got this. Don't worry. Don't worry, crew. Where is finale? There it is. Okay. So we've got to set up the audio here. Oh, look at that. It's already set up, ready to go. Nice. They are changing life seasons. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. You could just, yes, the changing of the seasons. And you could artistically, kind of you could justify your artistic choices through that lens for sure. Theory Mary, welcome. I kind of said hello, but I'll say hello again. Welcome back to the chat. And those watching as well. If you're watching this and you're like, what's going on here? Don't be scared. Say hello. Say hi. Love to see you. But Theory Mary, we are talking about basically a wedding gig that I am preparing for, where I'm playing piano for bride and groom as they walk down the aisle, as well as the bridal party. So, kind of a big deal for the wedding aspect of things, but the music is actually quite creatively open, which is really exciting. So, I'm really excited. I should probably write down what I was thinking, because I will forget. I'm going to do that now. So basically, here we go. So for the wedding, we want to, the Harry Potter, what are we going to do? We're going to do Change of Seasons, that little melody kind of into it. And then we're going to move that into Fox. And Fox the Phoenix is going to be the main melody that we're going to use for the Harry Potter one. Phoenix, which is really cool. Sweet. Okay. I like that. So we basically just need to figure out the Change of Seasons melody first. So we'll go back over here. Take a listen. Okay, probably not going to do the cello. Doesn't need it. It's a minor second. Na. It's the Jaws theme if you keep doing that over again. Which, not really the wedding vibe. So we're going to ignore that cello part, but we want this part. Yeah, man, I love that flippin' melody. It's so nice. Okay, so we need to figure out what notes those are, and then we'll figure out the key signature from that. So, did I get it first try? Ha. Da da da. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's 3/4 time. So that is definitely something we should do right off the bat before we write the whole melody, because if you don't, you're working with things that don't quite work to your favor. So you'll have to like write it all out and then change it. Just change it first thing. Is that played by a clarinet? A great question. This is an oboe that's playing that melody. You can tell the difference between a clarinet and an oboe basically by how smooth it sounds. So a clarinet's kind of more like a O shape, like a ho, ho, whereas an oboe is more like a like that kind of sound. It's a little bit of a, they sound similar, but it's subtly different. So clarinets are like right, that kind of open sound, whereas the oboe is kind of a more tighter sound, and you can see that on the mouthpieces as well. The clarinet has more of like a circular shape, whereas the little mouthpiece on an oboe is very tight. It's very small. It's very thin, and basically you have two mouthpieces working together to create that vibration. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Close enough. Yeah, in the lower register, the nasal oboe is softer for sure. So, didn't like that. No. That's really cool. So that is kind of the main idea. Now we're going to put the bass notes. So be G, do, and then D. Oh, B, C, sorry. So this is a 1. Oh no, am I streaming? Okay. Not good, 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 not good. Uh-oh. Okay, my stream's not doing well. Ugh. So, my friends, just a little bit of a heads up. My stream is not really happy with me right now. It might crack. Um, if it does cancel, I will do my best to get it back up and running on this one. Um, what is happening? I don't know. My streaming service sometimes glitches. I bought a new one and I still just haven't set it up to where I need it to be, and I have to get a little mixer to do that, but that's coming in like the next few days. But once that happens, then I can put everything through that and we will hopefully never have this problem again. But yeah, if it does crap out, I apologize. It's frustrating because it didn't do that last time. It might just be a solar flare. I'm just kidding. Yes, I don't know. It's a very strange thing, but we'll keep rocking. We'll keep rolling. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, if I do disappear off the face of the earth, that is why. It's not anything I'm doing. So cool. Okay, we're back. That looks so much better. This looks like I'm sick. There we go. Okay. So we got GC. I think. I think it's the C on that last bit. Yeah. That's it. So what I might do here is I'll put like a little repeat sign. Mostly because when, weddings are hard to plan. Weddings are hard to script. And so having these moments that I can just sit and repeat, then I can go, okay, now I just sit here until everybody's ready, and then we can move forward into the next bit. So it's not stuck to an exact script, which gets really tricky, especially if you get off the script and things go wild and things go crazy. It's like, oh no, piano player's up there just doing his thing. Right? I'm setting myself up for success here by adding these repeats. Oh, a great question. I thought the copyright police was on to you already. Yeah, I was worried about that for a hot second, and I was like, nah, it's just on my end. It's my end. They would probably take it down after, once I publish it, if there was anything like that, but I don't think there is, because I'm not making money off of this particular stream. So, I'm amazed at your ability to just write down the pitches after listening to it once. It is a skill and a gift in a way. I have a very good ear, like we've talked about before, but it is another aspect of it is just the education that I've been lucky enough to have, and the studies and the tutelage that I've had over the last few years. So, will you witness the solar eclipse on April 8th? I mean, I'd love to, but I don't think I can see it from where I'm at. I think you guys get a better look at it than I do. And we had a weird something or other going in Canada a while ago, but I don't know. I can't remember. It's supposed to be a total eclipse. Uh-oh. Does that mean the locusts come out and everything goes crazy? Nah, I'm just kidding. However, I have heard that in the United States, the cicadas are coming out this year, and it's like going to be bizarrely crazy with a lot of insects, just because there's two kinds of insects that are hibernating, and their cycles are synced up this year. So that means like it's going to be like quadruple the amount of insects that are coming out of the ground that do these weird hibernation things. So watch your social media for that, because that's going to be crazy to watch if that does actually end up happening. So pretty crazy. Looks like the stream's good now, so we're going to keep rocking here. Yeah, so we've got this da 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 da. And then we want la da. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So oh wait, hold on. So CPA. I'm using intervals in my head, very very quickly. Sam, you should be able to see the eclipse if you want to. Europe is less lucky this time. Yeah. Really? Okay. Well, I'll have to do my research. I haven't done a lot of research on it, to be fair. I just saw like a little picture of it, and the line went over Europe, but I don't know. So don't quote me on that. Lanternflies. Yeah, 2 bugs. No, it's 2 kinds of bugs. I can't remember. Yeah. Cicadas are the first one. A double brood. Right. 2 days ago. There you go. Yeah. Billions of cicadas are about to emerge, creating a once-in-a-lifetime spectacle. There you go. Crazy. Yeah, cicadas are really loud, too, so get your earplugs. Just kidding. Yeah, that's going to be cool. Wild. Okay. And then we're going to do that again, but we're going to go drop it down here. I just made everything 4 measures so we can keep track of everything. There we go. Now, I technically shouldn't be doing this. I should be tying them together like this because of the invisible bar line rule, and I can't group 2 and 3 together because of the weak beats. But yeah. That's what I should be doing, so I'm going to do it. Now, what's the harmony? That's the question. Let's go to 5 here. Da, 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 da. I want staccatos on those for now, just so I can remember. There we go. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. Ooh. There you go. Cool. Now I want to know what the harmony is. Dum dum da da. Okay. Nah, I missed the G. Oh, G. I missed the G. Yeah, there we go. So, get down there. So this is a G, and this is a G. So you're going to have da ba ba da da ba ba da ba 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 da. Booyah! Crack-a-lackin'. Okay. Oh, I forgot the key signature. No! No! Darn it. Okay, it's G major. La da 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 is your key, is your scale. Oh, the notes and original positions. There we go. Boom. Nice. Okay, let's try the whole thing now. This will be a lot slower when I play it. This is just, you know, a little kind of rough draft and outline, if you will. Nice. That doesn't sound quite right on the end there. Ah, la da. Did you guys hear that? The little part there. So, la da. That's better. Cool. And then what we can do is, oh, this will be fun. This will be fun. Boop. Nice. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, I want a B, right? So on. That's it. So what I did is I put intervals on these notes, but what these intervals are is just an octave lower than what the top part is. So now I've got this really kind of cool octave part that's kind of smashed in between the harmony on the bottom. So that should sound pretty darn cool. Nice. What if I want higher on this one? Like an octave higher. See if that does. Nope. Too low. Oh, sorry, too high. Cool. Now we need to figure out what happens next. That's the part. That's going to be so cool. I love that for the, like, the... Wait, hold on. Is that Fox the Phoenix? No. Is that Fox the Phoenix? No, this is a change of seasons. Oh, no. That's okay. Okay, we can use a lot of... We'll write it down. Oh, I'm missing out on this conversation here. Hold your horses. So you've got... I don't like bugs. Need your bug stomping boots. I saw that. I'm glad we don't get them on my side of the pond. Yeah. Lucky. Yeah, but you guys just have like cold weather in England all the time. It's what I've heard anyway. It's like always cold and cloudy, but I've seen some sunny days. I don't know. Hard to say. I think everyone's got pros and cons for sure. I'm grateful I live in a very cold place most of the time because I don't have anything that can like bite me when I put my, like if I stick my foot in my shoe, I don't want to get bitten by a spider or a snake. So I'm grateful I live in a cold enough place that doesn't happen. So yeah, I'll take the cold over that. But I think I need to just go to Australia and get over this because I keep bringing it up at how freaked out I am about snakes and spiders and stuff. But really, I don't think I'd be that scared. I would just be extremely cautious because I don't want to have like some rookie mistake happen where if I go to this like really cool country that has really scary animals and then all of a sudden I just disregard it completely. And then I get botched, right? It's like, yeah, not for me. Okay, let's hold on a second. Australia... I've talked to so many Australians. People are so scared of like going to Australia because of like maybe some like spooky spiders or like there's some spooky snakes or you know what my biggest thing snakes, they're probably more scared of me than I am of them. Spiders, you just step on them real fast, they're gone, right? You're not that. It's not that bad, right? Big enough boots, you're good. What scares the crap out of me is the jellyfish and the ocean stuff. That to me is just out of this world spooky. Like specifically like the see-through jellyfish. I don't know if y'all have seen those see-through jellyfish, but those things scare me because one, it's see-through. I can't see it in the water. No one can see it in the water. And two, they're very, 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 very venomous. Those two things. That scares me more than anything. So swimming in Australia would definitely not be something I'd like to jump right into. I definitely would be very cautious. But anyway, that's my rant about Australia. Moving right along. Any of my Australian friends can give me some insights on that for sure. So I think you couldn't forget about that for a second, even if you wanted to. Absolutely. I wish it was high here, but without the giant box. True. We can't have one without the other, I guess, eh? It's true. Very funny. Okay, let's get back to work. Oh, I forgot the flippin' melody. We have to change keys. So we're in G. So, la, 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 1, 2. So we're going... Guess what key signature we're switching to? You guessed it. B major. How'd you know? Nah, I'm just kidding. Let me show you what I mean. Ugh. 5 sharps. Gross. Gross. Okay. Oh, you go to Navarre Beach where Jaws was filmed. Oh, that's spooky. Hopefully there's no real Jaws. Okay, that is the melody. It's very, 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 very straightforward if you know what you're listening for. So this melody does not jump anywhere. It's a very stepwise motion, meaning you're going from one note to the next note, to the next note, to the next note. Oh my gosh, John Williams wrote the music for Jaws, and John Williams also wrote the music for Harry Potter, the first few movies. That is insane. That is incredible. Look at that. Look at that cohesiveness that we've just created together as a community. This is fantastic. Brilliant. Okay, so measure 9. Take a listen to this melody. That's it. Again, this is a little faster than what we probably play it at, but that's okay. Okay, do you know what's happening underneath? That's the question. Take a listen to what's happening underneath. Sam, B major is a difficult key to play. Absolutely. What I'm going to do, Tony, is I'm going to write out everything that I hear, like exactly as I can, and then maybe we switch it to something different. Yeah, we'll see. Listen for the violins underneath. There's some triplets happening here. Da do do 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 da do do. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's bonkers. I need to listen to that like 20 times. Hectic strings are happening beneath. Yes, it's triplets. This is where your training really comes in handy, and you just loop it forever. Okay, that first bit's really weird. So, la da da da, I think. La da da. So we're gonna start with that. It's hard to hear it. It's hard to hear it. This is what I used to do at school all the time. So this is actually bringing back some memories. Not some great ones, but some memories. Come on now. There we go. Okay. La da da. Now, part of me kind of knew this was going to be just the major chord broken up in triads, because that's typically where you would start. You would start with your kind of your home base and then deviate from that. So the first one's kind of the easy one. You can kind of guess or make an educated guess and then double check your work, and then bada boom, bada bing, you got yourself a nice little melody. The next one's going to be tricky. I'm not sure what happens after this. Like, it just disappears. I don't know. You know why it disappears? Because it doesn't go back up. I keep wanting to hear this melody go back up. La da 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 da. It just kind of stays underneath. Yeah, man, that's so hard to hear. Wow. Yeah, so la da da. So the triplet feel doesn't really have that beat 1 anymore. So la da 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 da. Yeah. That's crazy. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. I hope I'm right. Because if not, I have to go back and I have to listen to it again. And it's like, no. La da 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 da. I think. Okay. You're not going to do that for me? What? This is... I hate the triplet function on this thing. It's so silly. So not fun. Not fun for anyone. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. try one more time here. That's the triplet. So we got nodded. Really? Finale's kind of silly. I don't know what's going on there, but we're gonna just have to do this instead. There you go. So dumb. There we go. Okay, let's take a test drive here. Measure 9. We should probably slow it down. Grr. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not mad about it. You shouldn't be either. Okay. Tempo alterations. Tempo marks. Let's do that. Where's the tempo? Let's go with 75 equals quarter note. Why not? Right? Just something silly. Something to work with. Okay, let's try that now. Measure 5. That's a little bit better. That's kind of cool. It works. I can just play it like that. That makes it easy to play, which is great. So I might just keep that for now, but we'll keep rocking forward here. I'm not going to bore you with just repeating the same song over and over and over until, I go crazy. What is the difference between a shark and a dolphin? One has a tail that goes like this. The other one has a tail that goes like this. I'm just kidding. One wants to kill you. The other one wants to save your life. True. That's true. Also, dolphins are really smart compared to a shark. Sharks are kind of like, I'm just swimming and I see the food. Yum, yum, yum. And that's kind of all they do. But yeah, dolphins are supposed to be really smart. Like really, really intelligent and can open bottles and it's crazy. But kind of cool. I'd love to go swimming with dolphins one day. It's definitely something on my bucket list would be to go swim with dolphins, but not anytime soon because, groceries. So, okay. Those are hectic strings. Yeah, really are. Okay, let's take a listen. Again, what's coming next? Okay. This is an ear training exercise and a half, man. This is crazy. Okay, I might turn this up a little bit. Sorry for eardrums, everybody. No. I always lose it. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do this. No, I think. That's not it. Close though. Maybe it is. What? I'm having a tough time hearing that second part because I'm getting distracted by the first part. Yeah. La da na 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 la na 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 na. Oh, dear Mary, no worries at all. That's what I did. So I forgot to change this top one. So in my head, everything was up a bit, but it's not actually there. It's a little bit lower. So it goes la na 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 na. No, no, no. Yeah. And really, at the end of the day, no one's going to know the difference. But as long as you can keep it somewhat accurate and recognizable, people will be like, oh, yeah, I know that one. There it is. Gosh, that was hard. Ugh. Hard. Very challenging. Very challenging. But that's okay. Oh, no. There we go. Nice. Okay, cool. Wedding draft. Yes, bye-bye, Mary. Have a lovely weekend. I agree. Yes, that'd be very good. Wedding. Okay. Wedding. Yeah. Draft 1. There we go. There, now I don't have to bore you with my saves. I can just click Command S and then it's good. Okay. That is managed to me watching you do that. It is very crazy to watch. I've seen it done myself, and every time I see someone else do this, I'm like, how did you do that? But it is tricky, and the biggest thing I can say is I'm not using, like, I don't know B from F sharp from A that well. I really don't. But what I do know is the shapes, and what I can do in my head is I can kind of hear where those shapes are going because I've done this a lot. I had to transcribe solos. I've had to look at all that stuff. And so listening at slow motion is the best place to start if you're looking to kind of develop this kind of skill where you're like, oh, I can hear this melody and I can play it perfectly, right? And that's kind of what my studies have allowed me to do with my degree and, you know, all my bands and stuff that I did growing up and all the piano lessons I've done and all that. So you get kind of used to where everything is in terms of the shape. And then once that's there, then you can listen to stuff and go, okay, what's the obvious stuff? So you lock in that, and then you go, okay, what's the less obvious stuff? What could it be? And then you go and you fall back on the theory that you know. So like triads or arpeggios or all that kind of stuff. That's the stuff that really kind of makes you level up your ear training, is just understanding what patterns are used most frequently, and then go, okay, well maybe it's that pattern. Oh, there it is, and it fits right in. So a lot of the time it's just matching those patterns to what you think it could be. So it seems like magic, but it's quite systematic. I like that. It ain't magic. It's systematic. That's the hardest one right there. That's crazy. That's the first note. So once you pick out the first note, that makes it easy. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's so hard. Why is that so hard? You know, the easy way to do this would just be buy the sheet music and then just copy it. But we're ear training over here. We don't like cheating. Man, that's so hard. I don't even know where to start with that one. La, da, da. La, da, da. Okay. That's what it does. I would have totally bought the sheet music. Yeah, that probably the smartest way to do it. That's the one. Now where does it go from there? Right there. It feels like it's doing this. Like it's wiggling up. I feel like that's what's happening. It's that second note. Maybe it stops. Hold on. Oh, there was a note there. There was a note there. What? What? I need to slow it down. I try not to slow it down, but I have to slow it down. See, it's hard to hear it. It's so hard to hear. What if speeding up? Do you think speeding up would help? Probably not. It's the stuff like this that you don't notice when you're listening to songs and you're like, enjoying the movie or whatever, and you don't think about what kinds of triplets are being used. You don't think about, oh, that's a G sharp or that's a B, that's an F. It's like, whoa. And then you actually get into the nitty gritty of it and you're like, that is just bonkers. It feels like it goes low. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going with it. I have to, because otherwise I'm going to go crazy if I don't. Yeah, no. I'm just guessing. I have no idea what those are. I'm gonna have to listen to it again. That's the most important bit, and then it kind of dies off, which is cool, but I love that chord change. It's so smart. They should have changed his eyes green. That bothers me. Okay, that's nuts. I'm just gonna hang on to that for now. Oh no, I shouldn't delete that. I'm gonna delete these ones though, and then we're gonna move on to the melody. So melody wise, we've got pretty good idea of what's going on. Yeah, something like that. And then we're gonna go. No. It's, oh shoot! It's 3/4 time. Silly me. Did they actually? Scooter Snoop, welcome to the chat. Fun fact, Daniel Radcliffe wore green contacts in the first movie, but they irritated his eyes, so they were... Really? I mean, that makes sense. Hold on, really? Did that actually... I believe you, but I just want to see... What if I just got green contacts one day? I just will... Hello. Green contacts for Harry Potter. In the movie, that's not the case. Archer was allergic to green contacts, so he kept his regular eyes blue. There you go. It's true. Look at that. Scooter Snoop. Love it. Yeah, he had a severe reaction to the lenses and was unable to wear them. What a time. What a time. Yeah, there you go. He had bright green eyes. In the books, at least. Yeah, in the movies, it's blue. There you go. There you go. One thing that I realized, because I have blue eyes, and I was when it snows and it's like really bright outside, like the sun, my eyeballs just, I cannot keep them open. I have to pull over. I have to like, it's dangerous for me to drive and that at that point. And like being outside from like noon to 3 when it's sunny and it's snowy is just the worst, because the sun goes right down and then right back up into my eyeballs. And I was talking to my girlfriend about it. I was like, my eyes just hurt. Like I can't see. And she's like, I'm fine. Like what? And she's got very brown eyes. She's got dark eyes. So we did some research. We looked into it. People with blue eyes are actually more sensitive to light in that way, because they're like, the color doesn't absorb as much light as say brown eyes or green eyes or any color that's a little darker. So people with blue eyes, I guess, have like this sensitivity to light almost, where it's like if you have too much light, you can't see, you have to squint, you have to really kind of be mindful of that. So sunglasses, that kind of thing. But the flip side happens at night. So my girlfriend has a really tough time seeing at night and driving at night because it's just so dark and her eyeballs don't absorb as much light. Mine do. So I can see really well at night. It's just a total flip. So it's really interesting. I really thought that was cool. And it's something you don't even think about when you're, driving around or growing up or whatever the case may be. So, okay. Let's keep on rocking here. That is very cool info there, Scooter Snoop. I appreciate that. I also love your profile picture. Scooter Snoop. Scooter Snoop. In this video, they show parts of the score. Oh. I think he was Daniel contacts. Same here with the eyes. My hubby has brown eyes. I have blue eyes. There you go. There you go. You know my pain. You're feeling my pain. Is that the melody? I can't even remember what it does. That string part's messed. Is that really what it does? Yep. No, no. I think we're going back to G major, y'all. I think we are. I think we are. Hold on. Let's check it out. Flippin' A. No, that's so cool. Does it change there? I think it changes here. Let's change it back. That's so wild. Like, how does he think about these melodies? How does he go, yeah, we're going to do this. Just, why not? Oh, wait, hold on. I think it's G. No. It's G sharp. What a stinker. Oh, what a stinker. Darn it. I thought I had that one. Okay. So man went and changed it to A flat. Why? That's like 3 key changes. No. Come on. That's wild. Film scores are usually written in C with all accidentals written before every note. The players are sight readers with 0 rehearsal time, so it makes it easier to play. Franzi, that is 100% right. That is 100% correct. Key signatures don't really matter in terms of like the score session. What matters is the sharps. And it is in a way a lot easier because you don't have to think, oh, key signatures, like boom, boom, boom. But you also have to keep in mind that the reason that they can get away with that is not the composers, the artists that are recording this stuff in those sessions they're just phenomenal. They're just insane players. They can play anything you put in front of them and like perfectly first or second try. So it's kind of a mix of both, I would say, but the composer definitely has to keep that in mind when writing for sessions because time is money, and unfortunately those big budget movies are big budget time, and if you're wasting that time, it's a big budget wasted time. And then you get a computer thrown at you. Oh, there it is. Behind the scenes polishing. Oh no, did the link not come through? Shoot. I don't see a link, Frenzy. Interesting. Okay, well that's good. I will use that for kind of what's coming up next. I guess I didn't look at the time. I want to show Tony's video. Tony had a video that he wanted to show. Just to kind of finish us off here with a nice strong comic relief a bit. But like I said, I'll be working on this for the next week or so. Until June, essentially. So there'll be lots of different variations and different versions of what's coming up, and we'll share that with you next stream. So you'll see. Yes, please email it. That would be fantastic. Thank you, Frenzy, if you can, if you have time today. If not, then tomorrow works too. There's no rush. But yeah, no, I'll be working on this for the next stream, probably the next few streams. So you'll be able to see kind of the progression of what happens with this and kind of what moves forward on it and all that kind of stuff. So that's exciting. Very cool, though. We got lots done today, and that string part's going to be a pain in my butt. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. We'll figure it out. All right. I need to go and find a link. Now, Anthony, I'm trusting here that please don't make this bad. My goodness gracious. Okay.
Now comes the
Okay, this looks fun. 304. Okay. I'm nervous, but I'm curious, so we're gonna do it. Here we go. This is called Danny Kane, or Danny Kaye as the professor of music. I don't know who Danny Kaye is. I have no context. This looks like an older video, which is great. So, you never know what you're going to get with the type of speaking that you get with older videos. But I wish we'd kind of talked like we did back in the day. It's like, went down to the post office, say. Just kidding. But it'd be cool.
Now comes the first movement. Presto vivace, argomento molto, contabile molto, chocolo molto. And we have the first.
That's really funny. Chocolate molto? No way, man. You can't play it choco molto. You gotta go caramel macchiato.
First theme, which is naturally played on the first tune. Bing, 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 bing. This represents a young girl which is living with her wicked guardian, who is a French horn. Now this...
Is this what I sound like on stream? Do I just talk about music sometimes and I just like use big words and you guys are like, what are you talking about? I could see that being a thing.
Young girl, who is a beautiful girl, and her wicked guardian, live all alone on a farm, and all she.
Interesting. It's very interesting. I don't know what's going on with the background music, but it's definitely recorded after and it feels lagged. I'm also trying to see if he's actually talking because there's no microphone in front of him. So these old videos, they sometimes used to overdub a bunch of stuff, and you can see that all over the place with videos from this kind of area. But I feel like some days I feel like this guy, and then it's like this man is represented by the French horn and that kind of thing. Yeah.
Has for company at a hen. And a dog.
The confidence that this dude has is just obscene. That's like, how do you do that in front of the camera without laughing?
An Annie goat.
Yeah, like how do you not laugh at that? Like how do you not laugh at yourself?
Point in the symphony, along comes a handsome young trumpet. And when he clasps
That's impressive. Like that's hard to do.
his eyes on this young girl, his heart goes.
Can you say that 10 times fast?
This is Czechoslovakian for thumping.
True. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I'm 1/4 Czech and I know nothing about the language, so I have no idea. But that's definitely not what that means.
And he gets so excited that he has a solo passage. Which brings us to the second movement, where the fiddle is happy, and the trumpet is happy.
It's very much storytelling. It's interesting. I mean, music is storytelling for sure, but it's like it almost needs to be explained, if that makes sense, to people who don't know what they're like, how music works or what they're trying to do with that. So it's kind of cool to see the kind of the explanation of why music is doing the thing it's doing. It's kind of cool. Oh my goodness. Oh, sleepy. Need some food.
Out stalks the French horn.
So same stuff all the way through. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit because I have to boogie, but I want to go to the very end here.
So he jumps into a kettle drum, which is boiling. Hooray, there, bad old glockenspiel is dead.
Okay, yeah, so definitely overdubbed. Like the mouth is not matching the vocals at all. He did a pretty good job for most of it, but now it's like, yeah, it doesn't quite fit. Yeah. There you go. Definitely something that I would never watch or never know existed until today. One thing I do want to show you guys is the best drum solo ever. It's one of my favorite drum solos of all time. I just thought yesterday, writing a jazz curriculum, check out this drum solo. I want you to count the beats, and then we'll say bye-bye. Okay, what? So check out this reaction. So he's playing this drum solo, like the beats don't line up at all, and then watch what I love it so much. It's my favorite. Hey, Mario Music, how's it going? We're just actually wrapping up here, but I wanted to talk about this drum solo. So count again, count the whole thing, count the beats. It's in 4. I'll count with you. Check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. 7, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4, 11, 2, 3, 4, 12. Like, I still can't get it. I don't know how those two, they all lined up together. I don't know, but his reaction, he's like, oh, everyone got it. I love it. Love it so much. It's so good. Okay, so we just wrapped up our hour and a bit stream. We'll be back next week. I know Mario Music, you just joined us. I'm so sorry we got to leave right away here. Pretty wild. Hard to do that, but yeah, that video is called Best Drum Solo Ever, and it's so funny, and I laughed for like a good 20 minutes when I watched it yesterday. It was really funny. So yeah, great stuff today. Thanks for hanging out with me today. We worked on that wedding stuff. I've got a wedding I'm playing in the summertime, and we've got to get ready for that. It's kind of an arrangement, so that's something that we have to finish up, but you'll see the work that I've done on it in 2 weeks, so we'll be back in 2 weeks' time, and yeah, be good to go. Good to rock and roll. It is a long weekend that weekend, so I do know if you have some Easter plans or anything like that, do not worry. Come back, watch it on your own time. It's always up. It's always uploaded later, so you can check those out. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. Hope you guys are getting over colds or, fighting off the cold season. It's kind of a weird time. But yeah, really fun stream today. Lots of fun. And I'm glad you guys were a part of it. And if you're watching this back, I'm glad you were able to watch it back. Not much else to say besides go take care of yourselves. Go listen to some music. Go say hi to your loved ones. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. And I'll see you guys next time. 2 weeks' time, same place, same project. Only a little bit better. Take care, you guys. Have a good rest of your day. Bye for now.